Hey everybody, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to the Sales Copywriting and Content Marketing Hacks podcast. This is episode 116, and today we are going to be talking about product descriptions. We're going to be talking about one-time offers, and we're going to be talking about how you can sell without selling, especially if you're nervous about tooting your own horn. Now, I know Stu loves to toot his own horn when he's alone, but doesn't like to do it on screen and win sales copy. So you used to play trumpet, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, in middle school.
Okay, well, that's what I'm talking about, tooting your own horn.
Yeah.
It's not good to toot somebody else's horn, especially with this COVID stuff going on. So, Stu, let's hit it. What's up, everybody? I'm Jim Edwards, your hostess with the mostest taste and etiquette, and Stu Smith, the one who always gets out of control. So, what you been doing in the last week, Stu? What are we going to talk about?
Well, for the Jim and Stu show, we have a topic of it is not what it is what it does.
Oh, we're going to talk about not what it is, but what it does. Interestingly
enough. And
okay.
We have a wizard walkthrough for that, even.
Okay, cool.
Walkthrough that Jim uses to help with creative killer product descriptions. So that is what the Jim and Stu show is about, product descriptions. Right?
I guess. I don't know. You're going to have to show me which wizard you want to use. My mind isn't... I'm not quite all there today. I had a mishap with my razor this morning. I was just going to give myself a trim with number 4, like I've been doing for the last year and a half.
It looks slick.
And the thingy slipped. And so the plastic thing you put on the clip that you put on there slipped, and I went brink. Oh, like it came off and it hit it with just the razor part. With the clipper part. So I said, okay, well, I can walk around looking like I had a razor mishap, or I just did the clipper all over. And I got out of the shower and I was toweling off my head, and Terry came in to talk to me, and I pulled the towel away, and the look on her face was like, oh my God, what did you do? I said, oh man, And I explained. She said, well, why didn't you tell me you needed a new razor? I said, I didn't know this one was broken. And then it just deteriorated from there. So I'm standing there butt naked arguing with my wife over the fact that I had to buzz my head. Anyway, yeah, I know it's your style, C-Ray. That works. Anyway, I also had something, was it last week or a week before last, that we demoed the one-time offer script from Funnel Scripts? Do you remember which one it was?
Yeah, it might have been 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Did you want to see how the video turned out?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So I was just going to show you guys how the video turned out, and then we will do whatever Stu wanted to do. And what?
Remember last week, right as we left, somebody had mentioned about help with product descriptions.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was all we were going to.
Yeah. I still don't. About. We'll go in and look at the list of wizards and show people.
I know what I use.
Cool. Well, then we'll go with what you use. But first, we're gonna do. I'm just gonna show you guys this video. This is you guys saw it, and if you didn't see it, you can go back and review. And you saw how we did the raw script, and I want to show you how after I edited it, and then filmed it, how it turned out. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. It's Jim Edwards here again, and I want to congratulate you on claiming your access to the How to Write and Publish Your Own ebook in as little as 7 days, version 3.0 ebook. You made a really smart decision, and here's why. You ordered 7-day ebook version 3.0 because you want to get your first or next book or ebook done and published in less than a week, and that's exactly what it's going to do for you. This ebook you just bought access to is my entire framework that I personally use to get my books and ebooks done and published in less than a week myself. But let me ask you a question. How would you like to take your book creation to the next level? The great news is 7-day ebook version 3.0 is kind of like me handing you the keys to a brand new private jet. Now that you have access to the fast, book creation ebook, you now have the keys to the jet. And what I want to offer you next is basically the entire training on how to actually fly the jet and maximize your results. It's called the 7-Day Ebook version 3.0 video home study course. And it's the recordings of the 2-day live workshop that I did for my students that became the basis of the 7-Day Ebook version 3.0 ebook you just bought. Now, this step-by-step video course is going to teach you my exact frameworks to create and publish your own unique original books and ebooks in less than a week on a really deep, detailed, and granular level. And we're only making it available to you right now because you proved you're an action taker when you took advantage of the 7-Day Ebook version 3.0 ebook offer. Now, this home study course explains the entire fast ebook creation framework using in-depth videos, additional software wizards, and more in so much detail. It is literally like me doing it as you watch over my shoulder. In fact, the training in this video course is so detailed, you could literally hand it off to a member of your team or someone else and have them do everything for you. Now, I don't have time to go over everything in the home study course because we could be here for hours. But I will tell you this, other than hiring me to do it for you, watching over my shoulder in this video course is your fastest, easiest, and most direct path to create and publish your own unique original books and ebooks in less than a week. If you ultimately want to enjoy the prestige, the credibility, the extra revenue streams of being a real author, this is the in-depth video training and tools you want. Just imagine what your life will be like when you have the insights, the skills, the ability to create and publish your own unique original books and ebooks in less than a week anytime you want. How much faster could you reach your business and personal goals? Click the button below right now to add the home study course to your order. I guarantee it'll put you on the fast track to create and publish your own unique original books and ebooks in less than a week, or I will cheerfully refund your money, no questions asked. Act now, and here's exactly what you get. You get the 8-module home study course, How to Write and Publish Your Own ebook in as little as 7 days, version 3.0, carries a $997 value. Now, this is, again, the exact same 2-day masterclass I taught live and revealed all my secrets. This masterclass makes it easy to walk step by step through the process of creating and publishing your book or ebook watching these full-length videos. Create your own legitimate ebooks in less than a week. Enjoy the prestige, credibility, and revenue that comes from being a real author. Now, I'm just going to interrupt it real quick. Wojtek just asked a question. He said, is that the OTO done with you script from Funnel Scripts? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. I'm showing you guys that I actually eat my own cooking here, that I use these scripts and that these scripts actually work. And, you know, you might say, hey, this is a little bit long. Well, it's not really, because this is the script that works for this. The people just bought the 7-day ebook. Now, my first one-time offer is selling them the videos, the video version of the framework that's in the course. Author, no matter what you sell. Act now and you'll get this bonus and others. You get the Niche Detective Wizard software, which carries a $497 value. Now, this software makes it easy to do a deep dive research of your niche market. Quickly find the hottest topics for your book super fast and create a book on a topic that gets people motivated to buy now. You'll also get as a bonus the executive summaries of the entire course. These carry a $497 value, and these downloadable PDFs make it easy to instantly hit the highlights of the entire training. You'll quickly find exactly what you want because it's all meat, no filler. Get your book or ebook done even faster than you dreamed possible. You'll also get the bonus Dynamic Checklist Wizard, which carries a $497 value. This online software wizard makes it easy to quickly create customized checklists your customers can't resist. Use the checklist you create either to promote your book as content in your content marketing or create amazing bonuses for your books, or do both. It helps you focus, organize your thoughts, overcome writer's block, and create amazing content in no time flat. Now, you'll also get as a bonus the non-fiction title wizard. This carries a $497 value. This software wizard makes it easy to quickly create compelling customized titles for your non-fiction books. Instantly model the proven bestseller title formulas to come up with titles for your own books. Create titles that jump off the screen and make your best customers whack that buy button extra fast. Now, the 7-day ebook version 3.0 video home study course has a total value of $2,485. In fact, the home study course is available right now in my private membership site for $997 a year. But right now you have this one chance to get it for a single payment of only $97. This one-time offer is only available right here, right now. When you leave this page, it is gone forever. Don't miss your chance to watch over my shoulder step by step so you can create and publish your own unique original books and ebooks in less than a week, faster and easier than ever. Click the button now. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Take a look at what others are saying about my 7-day ebook version 3.0 training. Marilyn says, "This is awesome, Jim. You're a genius." Thanks, Marilyn. David says, "This is awesome. I learned a lot in just 2 days. I'll recommend this to anyone who really wants to write a successful book." Alan says, "Fabulous ebook training today and yesterday, Jim. Clear and covers all the ground. I also love the thought and planning that went into creating your book simultaneously." Monique said, "Jim Edwards totally crushed the 2-day ebook training. My aha moment was when he discussed speaking the outline and details of my book on Zoom. Amazing. That will be my winning method. Thanks, Jim." And Horace says, "Thanks for your flawless, well thought out presentation." Roxanne said, "I have tidbits of books that I've started over the years and have always wanted to complete a project, but always got sidetracked or didn't think that what I had was worthwhile. These foundational steps are encouraging me to get this done and stop overthinking things. So excited to put boots on the ground and get this done. Thank you, Jim, for that very clear and concise breakdown of how to get this thing done." And Jacqueline said, "Thank you, Jim, for the fantastic step-by-step teachings on how to write an ebook. The details and added special insights will help me tremendously in the future. I recommend Jim Edwards' book writing course to anyone that wants to follow a proven method. Thank you, Jim." So now it's your turn. Go ahead, grab your access to the 7-day ebook version 3.0 video home study course, and I'll see you on the inside. So now, would you like $1 million tip?
Sure.
Okay. So what you can do to make your life easier, you might say, okay, well, some people might not watch that. Some people, I don't know how long that video is. It's like 8 minutes or so, 8 minutes, 7, I don't know, it might be 10 minutes. I've been doing so many friggin' videos lately and trying to keep them between 6 and 12 minutes. But the thing is, when you actually post that up on your OTO page, you might say, well, some people aren't going to watch that video, Jim. It's just not, I'm not the kind of person that watches video, though you're sitting here watching us on video. So, you know, calm down there, judgmental Scooter. But what you can do, and I'm going to show you, is you can take the transcript, the exact transcript of that, which you basically, if you're writing the script ahead of time, and using it as a script, your transcript is done. And what you can do, and this is the actual page for the OTO, is you just literally take the transcript of that script, or take that script, and it becomes word for word the script, the sales copy that goes on the actual page where that video is displayed.
Nice.
Now, is that cool? Now, another thing you noticed in the video where I saved myself a ton of time in the video was, instead of trying to, you know, retype all those transcript or the testimonials and make them look cool, did you notice that all I did was just use screenshots of the people straight off of Facebook. Now I got their permission. I have permission from every single person that we used for a testimonial. We got their written permission to use their testimonial and their picture. And then you'll also notice on here, we took part of their quote and turned it into a headline to go with each one of the quotes and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. But the big thing is there's absolutely no reason why. In fact, I would encourage you, once you've got that script for your your one-time offer, you can literally use it as the on-page script as well for the sales copy. So there you go.
Man, that's really good.
Yeah. And so on the next one-time offer, I'm not going to show you guys, but talking about using scripts, I actually combined scripts. Wojtek was very perceptive. He said, that's the OTO done with you script. Yes, I use that to create the first draft, and then I tarted it up, as the Brits say. Now, the other thing is, on the next OTO, I actually combined the OTO next thing script with the webinar event promo script inside of the Jim Edwards Method Premium. So I actually combined two scripts to make the script for that next one. That when you all go through that funnel and buy every level, you will see how I did that. So if you want to see the rest, you got to go through the funnel. Dr. Brown says, surprised there are so few of us here, just the hardcore fans, knowledge seekers and action takers, I guess. Well, we got some people over on jimandstewshow.com. So
remember, you got two Facebook pages, jimandstewshow.com and YouTube. So
yeah,
it's
and
going
Twitter.
live. It's going live all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I just wanted you all to see how that came out. So it's the whole thing is, you get that first draft, then you edit it, and then you record it, and you move on with life. So there you go. So what do you want to talk about today, Stu? You wanted to talk about product descriptions.
Well, originally, I mean, we had a comment, hey, can you help us with product descriptions,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you and I were like, yeah, that's a good one. We'll do that next week. So I think we should at least discuss a few rules of product descriptions.
Okay.
During the final bits of the show.
Okay.
Personally, I love your quote. Every time I make a title for something, I always review your quote to make sure I'm right on track. And I want to make sure that I relay that my title will be, it's what it is, not what it does. No,
what it does, not what it is.
Yeah, there you go. So I screw it up all the time. So
it's sell what it is, what it does, not what it is.
Then what does that mean exactly? Let's review that quote, because I think that's a great way to go with product descriptions.
Okay, so if Stu was going to sell a push-up program, all right, again, you can have there are different gradations of stuff. You could say, how to do push-ups. That's kind of a feature. How to get a chest like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 30 days or less. Oh, okay. Or what will 300 push-ups a day do to your body? How to look like Daniel Craig. If you know who Daniel Craig is, James Bond. How to look like the Daniel Craig, James Bond. It's as much feeling as it is science. It's like, what's the payoff? So one of the games that you can play, which gets really annoying, especially if you're playing it with a 5-year-old, is play the why game. Why does that matter? Play why-area. And that's diarrhea of the mouth with why. But So Stu might say, okay, how to do push-ups. Well, why is it important to know? Well, let's play the game. Okay, why is it important to do push-ups, Stu?
Well, it will probably be part of your entrance exam to get into where you want to be, perhaps.
Why is that important?
Well, if you have a dream of serving your country or community and you have to pass fitness tests, that's one reason. But
Okay,
there's also many.
Why is that important?
Why is following a dream important?
Why is passing the fitness test to reach your dream important?
Well, you won't reach your dream if you don't pass it.
Okay, and why is that a big deal?
Well, then you can go back to asking, would you like fries with that?
Okay.
I don't know what you're getting at.
We're looking for the emotionally charged reasons why somebody wants to learn how to do what you're doing. All right. So it's the key to serving in special operations forces. How to fulfill your dream of being an elite warrior. That's, what was the title of your very first book?
Complete Guide to Navy SEAL Fitness.
Okay, Complete Guide to Navy SEAL Fitness. And if that was still that's kind of a feature and benefit in there.
Sure.
But how to get ready to get to and through buds on your first try.
Yeah. My subtitle, I like that. My subtitle was 12 weeks to buds.
Okay, well, see, that still doesn't.
Yeah.
That's still a feature, but it's 12 weeks to get to and through buds on the first try. Now, you might say, well, I don't know if that's really true or not. Well, then your book sucks. I mean, if you can't say, if you're going to say 12 weeks to buds, you're going to show somebody, how to get ready to go to buds in basically 3 months. That's a tall promise. Is there all kinds of, are there all kinds of, and I don't really care. Yeah. Fat couch potatoes might have to go through this book 4 times. You can't, that's not a good subtitle.
No.
But the point is, if there's you want to benefit in the title of anything, in the description of anything, and if at all possible, because otherwise you're just selling a commodity. Everybody else, plus or minus, is naming their stuff the same way. If you go and look for screwdriver or drill or something like that on Amazon, it plus or minus, everybody's selling a commodity. So you have to separate yours on first glance, the smell test of first time they see it, it's either the same as everybody else's or there's something that makes it stand out. And what makes it stand out is a benefit that's based on a hot button, an emotional hot button that your ideal customer has either at the tip of their tongue or just below the surface of their subconscious. So for you, the person that you're targeting, and that whole why exercise is what helps to elicit these hot buttons. Their hot button is, hey, I have a dream of being an elite warrior. I want to be the coolest kid on the block. I want to be, dude, totally aside. That video of that Royal Marine with the jetpack flying onto that frigate and then dropping the ladder over from the boat and then taking off and landing on the other boat. Dude, would you have done that when you were a SEAL? Would you have done the jetpack?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So, that's the kind of thing that the dream that your ideal customer has, to just do the coolest stuff. And the way you're going to reach that dream is to be so mentally and physically tough that there is nothing anybody can throw at you that would ever stop you. And the way you become that strong is through a program of gradually hardening your mind and your body over time, as well as learning, things and building maturity through the process. And this is the process this is the forge that will that will harden that steel of your character so that you can make it through. So it's like, the whole thing of making it to and through buds in 12 weeks. Come on. I mean, that's okay, dude. I'll take the challenge. I mean, that's a lot better than get ready in 12 weeks. And just that little shift makes a huge difference. And we can all do that in the way we just, from the titles of our products to the descriptions of our products to the bullets that we use to the call to action stuff. Everybody knows what they want it to be able to do. What they care about is what it will do for them. And can they tie the thing to the ultimate results that they want? Why does everybody buy Under Armour? Stu?
Oh no, it's expensive and people like the way it feels.
Right. And it actually does well, okay. Yeah. Status.
Yep.
Right back to page 16, my friend.
Yep.
Make money, save time, avoid effort, escape pain, get more comfort, achieve greater cleanliness or hygiene to attain better health, gain praise, feel more loved, increase popularity or social status. All right, let's run down this. Under Armour shorts. All right. I don't think they help you make money unless you're in a different kind of business. Save money if you can get you a coupon. That happens. Save time. I don't know about that. Avoid effort. Escape mental or physical pain. Let me tell you what, you get chafed on a 5 or 6 mile run. That's some serious pain. Oh, and if you smell like a bum's privates down by the river in a van with a bunch of cats, that's going to be some loss of social status. Get more comfort. It wicks the moisture away. And it is, I mean, I will say that the Under Armour stuff, it is a lot more comfortable running in that than in old canvas trousers.
I would agree.
Cleanliness, hygiene, better health. Ever had jock itch? You normally won't get that with this. Gain praise, feel more loved, increase popularity, social status. All the cool kids wear Under Armour. All the cool kids wear Nikes or New Balance. Mm-hmm. All right. That's just how it is. And so that's why. So there's benefits built into it. But again, is it in the name? No. So they have to spend tons of time and energy and effort to build a brand that has a benefit associated with it. We don't have the time, we don't have the energy, and we don't have the money to try to build a benefit association with a brand name. So we have to put the benefits in the name of our stuff if we want to actually have people associate a benefit with it. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know something that helps me, Jim, with your wizards?
What's that, Stu?
The hidden persuasion wizard.
The hidden persuasion wizard?
Yes. I have used that multiple times for use of product descriptions as well as content to write a longer description type article with a buy me now button at the bottom with the with that product that I'm describing using the hidden persuasion method.
Okay.
And it works good. Works really well. Right. In fact, you want me to share my screen or are you going to share your screen?
I'm going to log in and into the hidden persuasion wizard, but I would love for you to show your screen and show us how you used a combination, because it sounds like you're using a combination of scripts to do this. And I would love to see the result.
Yes. So let me share my screen here. Jim, can you see?
You got to share it and then I got to let you.
This?
You mean increase strength and crush the PAST?
Yeah, that's the title of my new book.
Okay.
Now, that was just basically using your quote. It's what it is, not what it does. No,
but that's what everybody wants to do. They want to crush the PST or PAST, and your audience knows exactly what that means.
Yes. So anyway, that's the title of my latest book. I did not use the hidden persuasion wizard to describe this. This is just
well, then why the hell did you bring it up?
Because I used it for this one.
Okay.
My Service Academy workout.
Oh.
Right. crush the CFA and the PFT. But anyway, if you notice, it looks, I mean, you'll recognize the content here. Do you want to get selected into military officer programs like the United States Service Academies and serve your country as a military officer? Have you experienced failure to receive the results you need to be competitive, right? The good news is you're not alone. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway.
Can I ask a quick question?
So here's the real issue.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
My question is, if you go back up to the title, it's Service Academy, Workout, Military Officer, Fitness. Would it help? Does that work for OCS too? In other words,
No.
there are a lot of no.
They take a different test. Yeah, Service Academies take a completely different test than everybody else.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. But this one is for everybody. The PFT Bible, updated with 2020 changes in PT testing. Do you have this dream, serving your country and community? You want to be selected in a job with tactical professions, meaning military, police, firefighter? You want to pass a fitness test in order to maintain your job or advance within your current profession? All right, here's some good news for a change. A little testimonial, what happened.
Nice.
First, you're not alone. You can do this. Second, it's no one's job. It's no one's job to motivate you to train to serve your country. But you're right. It is true. One day your life, your buddy's life, or someone needing your help to save their life may depend on your physical abilities. So I'm getting deep into it a little bit.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah. So
and you did that. That's definitely straight out of the Hidden Persuasion Wizard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I pull a little bit of this, not the whole thing. This was my article with a buy now at the bottom.
Yeah.
Kind of describing the program, but I pull a little bit of it and put it into the actual store where they can pull it up and see just, sections of it. So.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's really good, dude.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you know what I think we should do? And you all who are here with us live, you guys tell us, and that's a good question, Jay. And we can, if we don't answer that today, I'll answer it. But the short answer is you can get a whole ton of hooks inside of Traffic Secret Scripts. That I've got a ton of scripts that will help with creating catchy hooks for stuff. So that's Traffic Secret Scripts, Jay, would be, because I even have for YouTube videos specifically. So Bill said, where do we find the wizard? Well, the wizard is actually, that ain't it. The wizard is inside of Easy Online Wizards, which is part of the Jim Edwards Method Premium. It's the Hidden Persuasion Wizard, which is right here in Offers and Web Copy, Hidden Persuasion Wizard. You guys I'd love to do one for sales copy, just because I'd love to do one, while we're sitting here. Would you guys like us to demo this wizard and just show you the output, like how about creating upsell videos? Yes, no? You guys want to see me do, yes or no?
Wizard walkthroughs are my favorite.
Okay. Well, then
anytime
Stu wants me to do it.
To do a wizard walkthrough, I'm all ears.
Okay. So we're going to do one, and it's going to be based on, we'll do sales copywriting. Okay. So who's our audience? Is an entrepreneur. And what is their dream? Your dream is to create a winning offer for your product online. Why do they want this payoff? When all is said and done, the payoff you want is, why do they want this? What's the payoff? What's their dream? A real autopilot business that brings in new customers, sales, and subscribers 24/7 all over the world. Would you say that's the dream? That's the payoff.
I like that.
So where have they, and just a little background and we'll finish. The Hidden Persuasion Wizard is actually based off of the formula from Blair Warren's 1-sentence persuasion course. He came out with it. It's a huge, it was a huge splash. It was actually, he gave it away and told everybody you can redistribute it. And it was so big. It was so much bigger than he thought. It was like, crap, I gave this away, that he came out with an extended version of it that he sells on Kindle and Amazon and stuff. But the original really cuts to the chase. And so you can click this button and download it from the wizard. So just to give you a background of where this comes from. And so I read it and I was like, this is amazing. Let me turn this into a script. So where have they experienced failure in the past? And it's not their fault. In the past, you've experienced failure with creating offers and sales copy that get results. Now, why is this not their fault? Now, this is important because this is where there's a little bit of sales copywriting jujitsu. And what I mean by that, and T says, is that kind of like the headline script? Not really. It works like all my scripts. You fill out the form, whack the button, get an amazing result. But this is totally different output. But this is important. Y'all need to listen to me. If you can't do what Stu teaches you, or if you can't reach that standard, in the end, it is your fault. If you don't lose weight, if you buy a weight loss book or a weight loss program and you don't lose weight, in the end, unless there's some underlying medical condition, the fact that you kept eating pure lard, watching Barney Tube with the kids, and your idea of long distance exercise is walking to the fridge to get another beer, it's your fault that you're overweight. Okay. But in sales, you cannot tell somebody it's their fault. You can't do it. That's like, hey, stupid. In fact, we'll let Mr. Pickles do this.
Hey, dummy, you're fat because you eat too much. Hey, dummy, you're out of breath because you never exercise. Hey, dummy, you're poor because, well, you never go to work. Hey, dummy, you're not an author because, well, you never fired up Word and wrote the first word. Stupid.
That's not effective sales copy. Okay, I'm just telling you. So from the standpoint of selling somebody something, you got to let them off the hook. And I learned this from Dan Kennedy. I give credit where credit's due. I learned this concept from Dan Kennedy. You know, you have to let them off the hook. And then he talked about in the end, when you deliver the product, you have to do the switch where you're like, hey, if you really want results, this is what you're going to have to do. But you don't tell them, you just tell them it's not their fault. Now, this is where you can get creative about why it's not their fault. Okay. So why is it not their fault? So when it comes to creating offers and sales copy that get results, this is actually not your fault, because the blueprints and templates for sales copy that works have been a closely guarded secret of the world's highest paid copywriters for almost a century. I'm going to be honest with you. That's complete bullshit. Okay.
Damn.
But it sounds good. Now, I'm not telling you to BS people, but what I'm saying is that that's what people think. And so for a lot of, and in some respects, there are people that have never, great copywriters that have never taught their secrets. They've never written a book. They're just great copywriters. So what I can do is I can temper this so that it is, okay, the blueprints and templates for sales copy that works have been closely guarded secret of, watch how I do this, some of the world's highest paid copywriters for almost a century. Now it's legit. It's totally legit, because some of the highest paid copywriters of the century never taught their formulas, never revealed their blueprints, and never wrote a book. So I am perfectly fine with saying that's why it's not their fault. So who or what is actually holding them back from their dream payoff? Not themselves. So the truth is, what's holding you back is expensive copywriters who want you to think you must pay them tens of thousands of dollars to write copy because you're not capable of doing it yourself. Oh, snap. Let me save this. And I'm seeing a couple of comments, but let me just do this. Okay, so next is, so in the end, what or who is the actual real culprit here that is sabotaging their results and 100% lets them off the hook? So the real culprit here is blank, not you, your intelligence or willpower. It's not your fault. This is what we're filling in here. So the real culprit here is you need someone to show you exactly how to use those same templates and blueprints used by the world's top paid copywriters so you can do it too. What are they deeply afraid of? In fact, you're deeply afraid of what? So what do you guys what would you say is the biggest thing that somebody who's trying to write copy, what are they deeply afraid of? Creating copy that doesn't sell?
Sure.
Okay. Or not making any sales?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And how can you allay those fears? So you don't have to worry about this, because once you discover the secret formulas, you just plug in the information about you, your customer, and your product, and automatically create all the sales messages you need. That sound good? It's better.
I like it.
Okay, and what am I sending them to at the end? At this point, I would probably be sending them to a demo or something like that. So we'll say free website, free webinar, free training. And we go, oh, you know what? Free book. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, copywritingsecrets.com. Okay, so I don't know how long that took. I did a lot of talking and training and explaining, but that took about what? 10 minutes?
It usually doesn't take me that long.
Right. Well, that's because you're usually not narrating it.
That's
unless
true.
you like hearing the sound of your own voice, as I do.
Sometimes I have to hear myself think.
I love hearing myself talk. I'm my biggest fan.
Okay, so I'm going to whack the button, and it actually creates, I think, 4 different versions with some different stuff. So, which one do you like this? Which one do you like best?
Yeah, I've used all of them.
Okay.
I think I used the top one first, the most, though. I know you. Yeah.
All right. I know you. As an entrepreneur, I'm confident that you really want to create a winning offer for your product online. The outcome you want to see is a real, I don't like that. In the end, what you really want is a real autopilot business that brings in new customers, sales, and subscribers 24/7 all over the world. In the past, you've fallen short of your goal of creating offers and sales copy that gets results. In fact, if you're like most people, what really petrifies you is not making any sales at all. Now, this is actually not your fault, because the blueprints and templates for sales copy that works have been a closely guarded secret of some of the world's highest paid copywriters for almost a century. Now, here's something you may not know. The thing that's preventing you from reaching your goal is the fact that expensive copywriters want you to think you have to pay them tens of thousands of dollars to write copy because you're not capable of writing it yourself. Which means the real issue here is you need someone to show you exactly how to use those same templates and blueprints used by the world's top copywriters so you can do it too. But the truth is, let me see, we can get a different one in here. Come on. But here's the good news. Once you discover the secret formulas, you just plug in information about you, your customer, and your product and automatically create all the sales messages you need. And the even better news is you can now do something about this issue with sales copywriting. If you really want a real autopilot business that brings in new customers, sales, and subscribers 24/7 from all over the world, this free book lays it all out for you. Check it out here at copywritingsecrets.com. Boom.
Nice.
I mean, that's a pretty damn decent little description. Now, if you were going to use this to create copy on a description page, what I would do is as soon as it does this, here's the good news. Once you discover the secret formulas, you just plug in the information about you, your customer, and your product and automatically create all the sales messages you need. I would then say, I'd like to introduce you to, or introducing, or I would just have the name, I'd like to introduce you to Copywriting Secrets. And then I would have probably 5 or 6 really good bullets underneath that, feature benefit meaning bullets. And you can either write those yourself. You can learn how to write them inside of Copywriting Secrets, or you can use the FBM bullet wizard or bullet script from Funnel Scripts. And then I would just have a quick call to action. And there you go. I mean, that would be for something under $47. And if you, literally, that could be landing page in an afternoon type
easy
thing,
Yeah.
easy peasy. T says, I'm not sure I'm saying your first name right, and I apologize. Is that in Funnel Scripts? That was swipe file worthy. No, this is only inside of the Jim Edwards Method Premium. So this is inside of my other membership. So, but let's look at another one real quick. I love this one where you're like reading their mind. Believe it or not, I know some things about you. You're an entrepreneur. Your aspiration is to create a winning offer for your product online. In fact, what you want most in this area of your life right now is a real autopilot business that brings in new customer sales and subscribers 24/7 from all over the world. In the past, you've experienced failure with creating offers and sales copy that gets results. And like most people, you're really apprehensive. I don't like that. You're deeply afraid of ultimately not making any sales. Now, here's something you may not know. The issue may not actually be you, because the blueprints, and I don't like that. None of this may be your fault, because the blueprints and templates for sales copy that have been have been a closely guarded secret of some of the world's highest paid copywriters for almost a century. In fact, I bet you didn't know that expensive copywriters want you to think you have to pay them tens of thousands of dollars to write copy because you don't think you're capable of doing it yourself. Yep, sadly, it's 100% true, which means the underlying issue here is not you. It's you need someone to show you exactly how to use those same templates and blueprints used by the world's top copywriters so you can do it too. However, the great news for you is once you discover those secret formulas, you just plug in the information about you, your customer, and your product, and automatically create all the sales messages you need. Boom.
Nice.
There you go. So there you go. So for those of you who are members of the Jim Edwards Method Premium, I'm going to throw this over here into the link in the chat so that you can access that. But thank you, Stu, for reminding me about that. Because I haven't used that in a while.
I love using it. That's probably the one I've used the most between that and the avatar, obviously. But
yeah.
Yeah, it works really well. And like I said, if you don't want to use it for a shorter description, you can make a nice little content piece of whatever you are talking about. And it's very simple. If you don't like to talk in a sales copy manner or talk about things in a certain way because it's just, maybe you're modest, right? You don't feel like using sales copy. It does it for you. That's where it has helped me the most, because I've always been one of those guys to write what it is, not necessarily what it does.
Well, and here's the other thing. It's very persuasive copy that doesn't toot your own horn in the least.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not tooting your own horn in the least. And I would encourage everybody to read that One Sentence Persuasion Wizard, because he talks about throwing rocks at your enemies and all that. So there's so much going on in a real short space of time that it's just amazing. So there's a whole lot of psychology going on there that you may or may not understand, which is fine. You don't have to understand it in order for it to work. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the 116th episode of the Sales Copywriting and Content Marketing Hacks podcast with Jim Edwards and Stu Smith. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great day. Did everybody enjoy today's episode? Did you like having a wizard walkthrough and seeing other cool stuff that you can do? It's good for me to do this too, especially Stu uses the stuff, and I'll be honest with you, man, I'd forgotten about that wizard. I spent a ton of time making it and then I forgot about it.
I'm the same way. I have a ton of programs I've created, and people ask me about them. I have to go look them up. I'm like, what are you talking about?
There you
I
go.
don't remember that workout. So, I wrote that.
That workout sucked. There you go. All right, everybody. Well, we appreciate you, and we know you could spend your time with a whole lot of other people, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. If you are one of the people who does not have a copy of Copywriting Secrets, head over to copywritingsecrets.com. I will give you a copy. All I ask is you pay a small shipping and handling. And if people want to get into amazing shape, where should they go, Stu?
StuSmithFitness.com.
There you go. And I will tell you that whatever you buy from Stu, if you go through it, just if you buy it, go through it, do it, don't quit, and you will get amazing physical results. I guarantee it. And if you don't, I'll make Stu refund your money. So everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.